Hey friends and texture junkies and all of you creative sisters. I went thrifting with Mom yesterday and I scored. I found some really cool things that I can't wait to share with you. There was just so many awesome things. Mom comes to town like once a month and we go thrifting when she comes to town. So we kind of break out like Catholic schoolgirls. We go a little crazy in this store. That's how I feel, and that's how I refer to it with Mom, because I don't really leave the house unless I have a doctor appointment and unless Mom comes to town. So, I even, have our groceries ready for pickups, so just so I don't have to go into the grocery store very often now. Anyway, we had so much fun. We hit our favorite two stores, and we get such great deals there, and we never know what we're going to find. One of them only buys storage units. They don't take donations. And the other one just takes donations, and it's a big church thrift store, so they have really good prices. As you know, I'm in the middle of my latest overhaul in the room, so it was perfect timing, really, because I found some really cool new things to organize with. And as you know, I do love me some beautiful storage. I am one of those people that wants to be surrounded by beautiful things that inspire me. Not everybody's like that. Some people need everything tucked away, everything in its place. I mean, I try to have it organized, but, the best way I can and what works for me, because I'm quite the digger. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Let's move this way. This was one of the coolest things. It's an old, it's not enamel, it's lacquered box. It's very cool. And I don't know if you can see that design on there. It's medieval. It's ladies in waiting getting together, like for a wedding, or they're putting together the bride or dressing her up. It's very cool, and it's got a little section in the top, and I'm not sure if this is going to end up, I have a lot of jewelry boxes downstairs already because I collect jewelry, but I'm thinking this is going to sit on my desk to hold little bits. I'm not sure yet. I'm not positive, but I do really love it. It's in perfect shape. It's amazing. So one down. These I was really excited about, and I haven't opened them yet. The box was a little torn on the end, but somebody didn't even take them out of the package. And what these are is Carnival Cards. So they're going to have like the ringmaster and the different characters from the carnival, and I've been wanting to do a vintage carnival sort of thing. And I don't know what the words are. I don't know. It was a carnival carnage game. I'm not even sure what that means. Even the box is cool. Look at that. I can even use that somehow in the journal. I do really love the really old sort of freak show or early carnival stuff. I think it's really cool. I'll stick that back in there. And I'll go through those cards at a later date, obviously. Stick these off to the side. I really, really scored. This is missing one of its feet, and it was made in England, and it's electroplated silver. But look at the design there. And I think this is going to sit, I keep a little box next to my embossing machine. So when I do any sort of die cuts with gel prints or whatever I'm using, I have all the little bits that catch, all the little stuff that comes out of the die. And I keep that right next to it. So this is a perfect solution for that. And I am going to repair, I'll put a bead right here on the foot. It does have a little handle. Look at how beautiful that is. It's just amazing. It's very inspiring, really. I mean, I can think of lots of ways to use this, like on my desk, but it does take up a lot of real estate. So let's set that off to the side. I got a pair of these. I do have these. I've always collected them since I was in high school. I mean, I even used to wear them. I was that weird arty kid that always had a hat on and weird vintage clothing, and that's just who I am. But these are great for so many things, and I thought they might be fun. I almost wore them for this, but I couldn't really move. I don't know. Everybody had tinier hands back then. They fit, but they barely. I don't want to rip them. So this is really heavy and silver plated at least. I was looking for some markings on it. It's old. There's got to be a marking on it somewhere. It's so heavy. And it's going to sit on a Lazy Susan that I already have. So I get another level. I have a couple Lazy Susans, so I'll see which one I want to use. And hold whatever. It's really, really beautiful. All right. So these are great. I just got the whole bag. And they're little punched tin frames. Probably from the 80s. I think they're tin. They look like tin. If they're plastic, that's fine too, but I can think of lots of uses for these. So I got the whole bag, and they're all, some of them have the gold and silver, some of them just are silver, but I'll probably alter them anyway. They had a few more, but, you know, I thought that was plenty. I'm going to have to cover the word on this. These books. This is, there we go, just like that. And it's just a tablet. It's got like a place for your passwords and stuff, and I thought that was fun. It just had to be purchased. I want to do like a bohemian stuff from India, all of that sort of a journal, junk journal. This is a kid's book. It was discarded from the library, and it's got all these great images in it. So I went ahead and picked that up because I can use little pieces of this and that from this book. It's just fun. Those were the only books I bought, I think. I bought a couple for my grandkids, but let me put these away. Put them away. This. Okay, this is going to be shared in some prizes. I'm going to keep a couple. I'll probably, you know, there's 6 of them in here. I'll probably keep 3. Maybe I'll just keep 1. I don't know. They haven't been opened before. They are old things to put on your tub, in your tub, so you don't slip. But wouldn't they be great on the gel plate? I mean, look at that design. There's little hearts on there. There's little suction cups on that side. I just thought it would be fun to play with those. Maybe I'll even put one in my sink. I don't know. We'll see. Those are fun, though. Put them back in the box. I just like to look for weird old things like this. Groovy 70s stuff, you know. I got 3 boxes, one I haven't opened yet, and it said it was gold. They are Artist Loft permanent fine point markers, but every one of them was silver, and that's okay. I actually, I'll keep a few for myself, and a few go in prizes for the next drawing. These, I got a whole basket of stuff here. I got the basket because I thought I could hang that from my cart to put rollers and brushes, or rollers and sponges and palettes in. It's kind of perfect for that because it has a handle. I almost didn't get these. Glad I did. And it's recipe cards, but they have butterflies and acorns and this gorgeous design on there. And that'll go in Happy Mail for prizes. Got a little fairy magnetic list pad, and those are just fun. I've never done anything with fairies. I used to wear fairies all the time, but never done a fairy journal. These, you know, everybody has these, but I got such a killer deal on them, and I've never seen the black and white, actually. Black and white and gray. Really like it. And then, of course, I used to have like 6 inches of this that came in something else, and it'll be nice to have a whole roll. And beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Looks like a peacock, doesn't it? And of course, some black eyelash trim. And I got these for like $2 each or $1 each, or, you know, something like that. It was just really a killer deal. Put this over here. I did get some turquoise cards from a casino. When I worked at the casino, when we were slow, I would volunteer to go in and do all the punching on the cards to make them, you know, because they only used the deck once and then they got rid of them. And these ones are punched in a different way on the sides. It was kind of relaxing to sit there and punch all the cards. We had like a hole punch thing. but they're turquoise, and I thought they were kind of fun. So I did get those for, 25 cents or something like that. So it was worth it. Got another set of cards here. These are the earth. Look at that. Aren't those fun? Look at that. Let me see what the queen looks like. Those are cool. So those will go in Happy Mail. Of course, I get to keep a few of them, but the rest of them will get sent out, or I'll put them in some kits for sale also. Those are fun to use as they are, or alter, or whatever. They're good size too. Put those cards together. I'm working up to some gorgeous things here, by the way. Gorgeous things. Oh, what do I do with that? I got these old metal trim tags, but they're old ones, and they're oxidized, the rings are, which is cool. And I love to buy these because I like putting them in sewing kits for sale, but I also like to, if they're the paper ones, they're fun to cut up, like the really old paper ones. And this one's kind of interesting. So those, let's put that in that basket. I did get some tins, and the tins, isn't that beautiful? It's really beautiful. It's got a beautiful design on it, just for storage purposes. This is a copper frame. There's a frame in its original box with some cherubs on it, and it's really heavy. It's like plaster. It's really pretty, and I can think of uses. Put those away. I think this was a napkin holder right here, but I needed some little shelves and lifts, and I'm going to turn it upside down because I never use things the way they were intended, ever. I always turn things upside down, right side up, sideways, try to figure out, that might go in the metal trunk that I'm turning into a shelf on its side. That might be a perfect thing to put on one of the shelves. I got 3 of these. And I do have one of these already with a lid, but these ones did not have lids. They're just, they were $1. Totally worth it. Love the color. I'm working my way up here to bigger things. This is a metal, well, I've actually found cookbooks like this and gave a set to my brother for Christmas one year because he loves to cook, and they have a wood cook stove and all that. But somebody did all that on there. Isn't that cute? I probably won't keep this. I'll probably end up putting, beautiful wood too, by the way, and leather. Probably end up putting a hanger on it, like a rusty wire hanger. Some rusty wire that's really thick I just got from Seth Apter. And do some sort of artwork on it. I thought that was fun. I mean, it could be turned into a book too. Working my way up here. Oh, do you hear it? Do you hear it? The music box. This is antique wallpaper. Look at I want you to see the color. Look how discolored it is. It is textured, completely paintable, and I got a whole bunch of it. So this is going to go in some kits and some prizes. And you know me, I'm a sucker for antique wallpaper. I'm not sure why that's pink right there. It's not meant to be. I mean, there's lots of, it's gorgeous. It really is. And I know some of you are going to freak out for this. And, Lisa and Judy, I'll make sure you get some in your next package, because I know what you're saying right now. All right, and this, oh wait, we got to go to this first. This had the Army sticker on it, and it has this label. I didn't realize it was a recruiting box from the recruiting office, and it's got this brown sticker on it, which I might remove or might not. It's huge. I have some smaller ones like this that I love. But look, all of this stuff is in here. And I paid a couple bucks for this. It's even got a new set still in the plastic. And, retro 70s fun. It's got some old cards in it. All these are really thick. Oh, and recruiting information. These are so thick and a really unusual texture. The blue ones specifically. All of them are thick, but those ones are they're different for sure. Let's put that away and make room here. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, yeah. Okay. And let's one up that. I know this is so far away, but this is a huge portafile box. It's already rusty and discolored and beautiful. It has a big metal handle. I don't know if you can see what's happening here, but I don't want to blind you with it being too close. It does have some of the files in it, and it's going to sit next to me with all of the palettes and the good yummy stuff I have sitting over here that I use regularly, like the folded up packaging paper that I use for my to cover my desk, and you know, that sort of stuff. I did get an enormous dish pan. It's enormous. I've never seen one this big, and that'll sit on my cart. But this. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. This. Bam! If I played with Barbies, I would be freaking out about this right now because it's got the legs on it and it looks like a big old bureau. It's got all these little cupboards and drawers, and this one is actually, I'm going to turn it back upside down. Oh, it's got a nice big top. I know you're probably blinded. I'm going to take it away because it's too big for the desk. Oh, the drawers are falling out. Oh gosh, sorry. There we go. It's got the velvet lined drawers and it's just too big for the camera. And then my mom brought me a whole bunch of cool, beautiful old jewelry to add to my collection. That was one clip earring and it's plastic. That's awesome. I can't believe somebody bought these to wear, actually. There's so many cool things in here. So many. This to go with that Indian journal I want to do. Look at that. And it's copper. There's lots of little filigree pieces. That one's super old and starting to tarnish. Leaves. So many cool pieces in here. So kudos to Mom for finding all the good stuff. There's a whole bunch of these that say balance on them. And they're beautiful little charms. And I'm going to make something with these to put in my shop. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe some of those necklaces or just something fun. I'm not sure what yet. So look for those coming up because, you know, I don't like making things in multiples usually. They're one-of-a-kinds for me. However, there's enough of those that I should, so everybody can, balance, that's kind of our word right now. That's kind of it. Finding that inner peace, the balance, finding our zen and being in the moment. So that's how I read that. I think there was one that said something else too. Just one though. Like love or, beauty. Beauty is good. But there's only one of those ones. Anyway, so that is my mega haul. I did get a lot of large pieces and, you know, I, of course, made my work a little harder because I'm reorganizing. I will talk again about the video coming up with the collaging that I'm going to do so that I can cut up the collages and they'll all be bound in a book. We'll be binding that together for Sandy. Sandy Roth wanted to do that together. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a magical day. And you can find me on Facebook, Sharon Shields, or you can find me on Instagram, Texturejunkies, and I'll leave some links below. Thank you so much. And you guys have a beautiful day. Bye.